Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got one of my favorite subscription boxes. So this is the Shtf Survival box from Budk'S. So this one's a little small, not too long, but let's go ahead and get into it. Well, it's long, but it's not very wide. But let's go ahead and get into it anyway. Let's see what we've got. Kind of not really fitting on the bench here very well. I'll kind of slide it around that way and see. There we go. All right, what are we looking at? I bought this from this comes from Budk'S, but they also own CH Cadel's, and that's an advertisement for them. Anyway, this is for March 2025. We've got the primary, the pro, and the elite. You can buy each level individually. Well, you can buy the tiers up to elite. And we go with elite always. So the primary box is what we're going to start out with. Your price would have been $19.99 a month. And the retail value on this would be $54.95 if that's what you purchased. So let's go ahead and get into this. We've got the Timber Rattler Wise Oak Bowie Knife and Leather Sheath. These knives are kind of a hit and miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. But I look forward to these. I'm going to say it's probably just by looking at the sheath. I probably have this knife. Let's see what we've got. Hopefully I don't have it. I really hate having repeats. They are good for channel giveaways. No, I don't have this one. What's going on with that handle? Is it just the... Oh, those are a little, yeah. The pins are okay on this side. This side, maybe it just needs to be cleaned. I don't know. It looks like it. It's got a pretty good edge on it. So yeah, it's just a standard Bowie knife. Nothing special. It's got a heck of an edge on it, I can tell you that. Pakistan, of course. So, meh. Like I said, these ones are always a hit and miss. But these sheaths are pretty standard for knives coming out of Pakistan. Very standard. They're nice sheaths, though. I mean, they're well made. It's not a bad little knife at all. It's got a really good I mean, I think that this would be well, it depends on how well the edge it'll hold, but this could be a good little sidekick here. I think for starting out, $15 value, 16 bucks. I don't know if it's full tang. It feels pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad knife at all. Not for 16 bucks. It's got a good case, so it's good for, a round camp knife. All right, yeah, it's a decent starter knife for somebody who's just starting out. So that's cool. That was $15.99. I think that's that's pretty fair for that knife. So all right, on to the next item is the Elite Forces Self-Defense Monkey Fist. Now there's this guy right here. It's got a pretty good lanyard on it. What's this? I don't want to open it if I don't have to. Let's check it. So yeah, this one actually, which is nice, it'll actually tighten around your wrist. That's a good thing. So And then you just swing it. Club him right in the head with that. I mean, for me, I'm never really... you know, you can tighten it like this, and then just basically just swing it around like a flail. Probably just a ball bearing in there. This is a little too up close and personal, I think, for self-defense, but I mean, you're in a subway system or alleyway and someone comes up on you and you just whack them right in the head or real quick and then run. That's about all you're going to get out of that. You don't really want to... Never really been a fan of these, but also heard they're considered deadly. They can be considered a deadly weapon. So you want to look at the legalities. Check your local area here. This Elite Forces Monkey Fist is the ultimate personal protection tool, often used in the 1800s by sailors and gangs in melees. The Monkey Fist is still used for protection this day. This Monkey Fist is tied with heavy-duty paracord. The inner core is constructed of a 7-10-inch steel ball, so when needed, this device thwarts your attacker. The paracord loops allows versatility, and it works great as a keychain or knife fob. Huh. Not a bad little thing to have around, you know. So what do we got on that? $14.99. Now, yeah, I think that is like a $9.99 item. That's a little too much, but it is what it is. I can't believe we got this. All right, so we are looking at a Trailblazer Compact First Aid Kit and Pouch. This is the most useless. We already looked at this. This came in that backpack I bought, and there's really nothing in here but some band-aids and a few things, but this is a pretty piss poor survival kit. I'm just gonna tell you, there's no reason to open this. You could make something better at the dollar store than this, and they give this a price of $8.99, and that's a total rip-off. So see, I don't agree with everything. We got that in the backpack. If you want to see the contents of this, you can go back to that backpack, the mystery backpack that we bought from Budk'S, which was also a dumpster fire. So no good on that $9.99. That's probably about, in my opinion, $5. So on to the next item is the Bug Out Survival Guide. You know, these are any kind of survival information or training. I mean, it's good. Knowledge is, you know, power. Maybe this is a different one that I've seen before. I think this is an updated version of the one that I've seen. They even advertise. What's funny is we got most of this stuff on here. They advertise. That's a really nice knife, by the way. But alright, so they give you some basic first aid, hunting, gathering and hunting. Some tarp shelter ideas. You know, they give you the old steel wool and battery trick. So, and, you know, instant flame source. Using that, build a fire. Purifying water. So it tells you how to strain your water. And so, I mean, this is pretty cool in itself. Just throw it in a pack. But most of this is pretty basic if this is, you know, the thing that you do. There's a warning label on here that they assume no liability brought or instituted by individuals or organizations relating to the use of the information and strategies contained in this guide and should not be held responsible for any physical harm. So, what I'm getting at is, this is a little overpriced. They want $8.99. I mean, it's good information, but you should already know this information. So, But it could be, you know, it's a good, you know, for a beginner, somebody who's not really into this, this is another good item. So it can go both ways, right? This is the kind of thing you just chuck in your car, in the glove box, or in your pack. It doesn't take up very much room. I like it, but I just don't think that it's worth $9. So that's another item. Alright, on to the next one. The Max Edge, which I think is a new brand that I've noticed that they have been using lately. Max Edge. This is the CLP knife oil. And you know what? I've been needing some more of this. I actually went through all the stuff that I've gotten through Battle Box over the years. So, yes, I could use some more knife oil. I don't think... Well, maybe I got a lot of knife oil. What do I got over here? Let's see, that's my honing oil. I was looking at my bench over here. I got my little... This is a... Oh, this is some knife. Alright, so I'm not all the way out. I'm not completely out of knife oil. I lied. This is a breakthrough military solvent. No. Anyway, let's get back to this. What do we got here? Complete blade care to protect your investment. Cleans, lubricates, and preserves. Smooths out nice knife opening mechanism and enhance the look of the Damascus steel. That's actually nice right there. You got to use the right oils on those Damascus knives. And plus this will enhance it, which is good too. So there's nothing wrong with that. Flammable. Used with adequate ventilation. So this can be used as a fire starter. Nice. Yeah, this is that Max Edge. This is that new brand. I've gotten a couple knife sharpeners from them already. Formulated to safeguard cutlery, cleaner, lubricant, and protectant. So, yeah. Like I said, I could use more of this. So, what do we got on that? $5.99. That's fair. How many ounces? 1.5 ounces. Yeah, that's very fair. So, that's gonna go in the drawer. All right, so that rounds out the primary box. You paid $19.99 and the value was $54.95. Probably going to come down a little bit in my opinion. But moving on to the Pro Box. Price is $49.99. And the retail value is $114.93, including your primary. So it's both of these together. And the first item on there is the Military Survival Poncho. So many of these. I'm not going to open it. So let's check to see what we've got. I think actually now I have one for each car. So this is just a standard poncho. Really good material. Ripstop. And how you can tell by the ripstop is the cross-section weave there, the boxes. So what do we got on this? $29. It's a little rough for $29, but they do seem to charge a lot for these. So a useful item. Problem is it's only useful one time a year, but it could be a really useful item if you're seriously in a you know, bug out situation and you need shelter, because this can actually make a shelter. So these are very versatile. You can use these as a fire reflector to reflect fire back on you. Use it as a shelter, cover your stuff, keep it dry. So good item. Very doesn't take up a lot of room, so, and it's very light. That's going to go in another one of my kits. $30. I think it's probably fair, to be honest with you. Alright, next on the list, I'm actually kind of interested in this item. This is the Pyre Brass Kerosene Lighter. For $29.99. I mean, I hope it doesn't run on kerosene, because I don't have any freaking kerosene. I am interested, though. Alright, look at that. Comes in a nice little wooden box there. I like that. I already have ideas springing up on my head. This would be a good tinder box or fire starting. So it looks like we've got some extra doodads here. They give us some extra strikers, some kind of a little brush to clean, and it looks like we've got some kind of a step 1. Use screwdriver, unscrew cap counterclockwise, remove the spring, remove the flint from the lighter, insert the new flint when spring and tighten. Oh, this is just showing how to change the wick and the flint, but it does not say what kind of fuel. So if you guys know anything about this, please message me. That is really cool. I like that. It's probably... This is probably just not kerosene. It's probably just regular lighter fluid, isn't it? Yeah, it's just regular lighter fluid. It's got to be. Which I have. Yeah. This is just like a... That's really cool, though. I don't know why they call it kerosene. They're not putting kerosene in here. I actually have some fluid, so you guys want to see this work? I do. I like that. It's pretty sweet. Reminds me of like 1900s, but also steampunk at the same time. That's really cool. Yeah, this has got to be just lighter fluid, and I have that, so I'm going to go fill this up. Be right back. Alright, so I had some lighter fluid, that old Ronson, because back when I smoked, like 20 years ago, I still have the freaking bottle from, I always had at Zippos, so, I don't smoke anymore. It's been like 22 years, something like that. But check that out. That's pretty cool. I like that. Almost seems like the flame could be a little bit higher, but that's a cool little deal right there. I dig it. So I'm happy with that. Sweet. Oh, I'm not sure why. Oh, maybe I'm. Oh, this is a wind guard. Oh, look at this. Check this out, you guys. So you've got that, your regular lighter, right? But if you want a wind guard, which I'm pretty sure that's what that is. See? And it protects the flame. So that's really cool. Just found the new feature. Let's check that out. Yeah, because I thought for some reason the flame was a little bit low. But it's not. Pretty nifty. I'm going to look this up. So, pretty cool little item. I'm digging it. But I know what I'm going to use this box for. I'm going to build a fire kit out of this. So, I'm going to stand it upright because it'll probably leak on me if I don't. That's $30, $29.99. You know what? To be honest with you, I think that's probably pretty fair. So that's going to bring a total of $114.93 for primary and pro. Alright, now moving on to the Elite. We've got some cooking items here. So your price would have been $89.99, and your retail value for the total box, including everything here, $174.91. That seems a little up there. But anyway, we're going to start off with the Trailblazer Packable Wood Burning Stove. I just bought the well, no, I didn't buy the I had this. Well, the solo stove we got from BattleBox. So I'm wondering if this is the same. Oh, this video is running over 20 minutes. We're having fun here. Thank you if you've made it this far. So it looks like we've got a few pieces here. Not sure. Maybe they go this way. Make more sense. Some kind of a bowl or a catch pan. Base there. Yeah, see, this has got the I don't know how to use this. I mean, there was no instructions, so I'm just kind of going off of what I can see here. I don't know. Does that look right to you? It seems kind of weird. I don't know. Well, it definitely doesn't go like that. It definitely doesn't go like that. No, so it has to be like this. That one goes there. That one goes here. I don't know what the heck this is for. That's kind of weird. I mean, you don't want to put that in there like that, do you? Huh. Well, maybe one of the other guys can figure it out, but here's the thing I like about it is that it's a lot bigger. There's a lot more room in here than the solo stove, to be honest. So, I don't know, we'll have to figure this out. That's the one thing I don't like about when they give us stuff like this. There's like literally no instructions and you just get to figure it out on your own. Because I think... No, that wouldn't. No. So, yeah, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. If any of you guys got any ideas, I mean, that looks right. I mean, that's going to be your... Unless you use it like that, which I still don't think so. But I still don't know what the heck this is for. Like an ash pan thingy, I guess. But, well, you know, I don't know. Don't know at all. Kind of trippy. Alright, well, hopefully we'll be able to figure this out, I guess, at some point or another. Let's just put it all in here. Just throw it all in there. I ain't gonna deal with it right now. We'll deal with it later. Alright, so the value of that guy, again, is $29.99. Which is probably about right. Next is the Bushmaster Kettle Ultimate Camp Cooking Cup. Which is this guy right here. So we got a knife, first aid kit, poncho. I mean, this is a pretty good little, think about it, it's a good starter. This does say Camp Kettle, by the way. It's a good, this is, you get your fire starter, you got your self-defense. I mean, in reality, if you don't have anything going for you, what the heck is going on here? Am I opening this wrong somehow? Somehow I'm opening it wrong. Just destroying the box, Paul. What do we got here? A lot of plastic. sure that's probably the handle, and you're supposed to probably do this with it. Comes with the bag as well. Was the other one a Bushmaster? No, that was Trailblazer, but they come with the same bag. So here's your, got your Bushmaster logo. It's got the strainer lid here. So it's just a standard little pot. Got your, so you can pour it like a tea kettle if you want. It's a nice little stove there. Good for boiling water, making soups, doing whatever you need. It's pretty good, heavy duty, solid. And it's got your bag here. So that's awesome. Cool. I'm cool with it. It's a good starter kit. But this is. We're looking at another 29 bucks. I mean, I think it's just a little, I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think this thing's worth 29 bucks? Probably get one of these at like Walmart for like 15, couldn't you? Anyway, that's it for the Primary, Pro, and Elite. Total value $174.91. It's really not a bad box if you think about it, though, because like I said, you've got, you know, your stove, you've got your wood burning stove, you got your pot, you got your fire starter, self-defense, you got your first aid, some knowledge, which is important. You got your shelter / poncho, and you've got your knife, another self-defense or hunting item, crafting item. So, I mean, in reality, it's not a bad box, and most of the items here are, you know, they're pretty well made. You know, they're not like, you know, this, I'm telling you, that's not even worth my time. But Monkey Fist, the lighter, you know, everything's in, it's pretty good quality is what I'm trying to say. So not a bad box. If you guys want one of these, I'm not I paid for this myself. You can go to this website, and it's totally worth it if you want to build on your kit. And that's what I do with these. So I do have, yes, I don't use all this to build on my kit. I've gotten several messages, you know, saying, oh, you don't know anything because, you know, blah, blah, you got all this cheap crap in your... Listen, no, not all of my stuff is cheap crap, but some of this is good stuff. Like, I dig the lighter. Poncho is going to go. So, the camp kettle and the fire starter thing, I already have a solo stove. I'm not going to use it. So, anyway, guys, video is getting a little long here, so I'm gonna have to let this go here. I don't want to bore you guys too bad. Anyway, please leave comments in the sections about how, you know, if you would use the things in these, if you've ever seen one of these guys, and if you know how to use that dang stove, that would be awesome as well. So that's gonna be it for this video, my friends. So until next time, y'all have a good one.